What is good, guys? It's Sacoz back at it with another video, and in today's video we're gonna be kind of discussing how to make a good logo design in 2019. And yes, I'm saying in 2019 because I'm recording this in 2019. If you see the date that it was published, you'll see that it was in 2019. So we're gonna be talking about that examples a lot, but this maybe still count on 2030, I don't know. But let's just talk about it. We're gonna talk about the logo design process, how to make a good logo, some rules you have to follow, on how you can match it to your company, etc, etc, etc. Let's talk about it. If you want to see my work, you can check me out on Twitter and Instagram occasionally, at SacozYT, and join my Discord server. It's filled up with designers. It's cool people. It's just a bunch of cool people hanging around. So I will definitely advise you to join if you want to network with some people. So yeah, without anything else to say, let's just get straight into this video, because I'm guessing it's gonna be a long video. So let's get started. So I'd say that the first thing you have to understand when it comes to logo design is how important it really is, because it is really important. It is really important because it's the face of your company, or the company you are working for. So you need to have this extremely clear, because a logo is one, if not the most important thing. That's not the product, of course, of the company. Because if you have a bad logo, then you're pretty much a bad company. If you don't have a good design logo, then they're not gonna take you seriously. They are not going to buy your product just because the bulk doesn't look good. So you need to understand how important this logo is for you, if you have your own business, or for the client if you are doing client work. That's the first thing you have to get clear. Short thing, but it's the number one thing you have to go. Then the second thing is, what kind of logo do you want? Me personally, I like doing letter-based logos. I'm learning how to do mascot logos and like icon logo, which I'm not really good at. That's why I'm practicing. But like, you gotta know nearly everything in the design industry to have more clients. I am focusing right now on logos. Like my portfolio, like my Twitter is filled with logos. Now I'm getting into like mascot designs and etc, etc, etc. That's what you should be doing if you're a designer. But you should know what kind of logo do you want. Do you want a mascot logo? Do you want a letter-based logo? Do you want a icon logo? Then just have this clear, because without this being clear, you're gonna start doing stuff in Illustrator that you don't even know about. You have to have this clear, and if you don't know how to do that type of logo, then you have to spend a lot of time mastering that skill set, because if this is a logo for you, this is the best thing you can do. Just do it as best as you can. If you're a company, I'd say the best. But just pick what logo you want. And yeah, these two tips are very simple, but the next ones are gonna be kind of heavy, so stay tuned for that. Third one is sketching the logo. Now you don't have to be a pro drawer. You do not have to be there. You just have to have some skill on letting your ideas flow in a piece of paper. I talk about this on tips to improve your designs, using a sketchbook, like sketch your logos. But it's actually really important, because you're not letting Illustrator do the work for you, because even if we don't want to say it, there's stuff that you can and that you cannot do in Illustrator. But with paper, you can literally do whatever you want. So it's better if you do it in paper first, and then you bring it into Illustrator. You trace it with a pen tool or something. But I'd say to sketch your logo first. If it's a letter-based logo, do your best to try to do a good E. Maybe look on Google or Pinterest or whatever you want, really, to check out inspiration from an S or an E or a W, and then you sketch that out. If you're doing mascot design, this is something you have to do. From the little I know about it, and the more I'm getting into it, that's something you need to do. Just to sketch your ideas, because there's like nothing stopping you there. Like the tools of Illustrator, for example, doesn't let you express, because to express you have to either use the pen tool or the shapes, But with an actual sketch, you can do whatever shape you want, whatever type of letter you want, and then when you get into Illustrator and you use the pen tool, that is the key. That's when Illustrator can do whatever you want. But if you don't sketch, then it cannot do whatever your brain wants, because you're just not gonna be able to make it if you don't know what you're gonna do. So that's why a sketchbook is really important. Then fourth, I'd say, is bringing it into Illustrator. You bring the logo into Illustrator and you trace it. You basically trace it. You use the pen tool or shapes or something like that, and you just build your logo based on the sketch that you did. And this is gonna really help you, because so many people these days like just go into their computer and do something with Illustrator, but when you actually got this sketch in paper, that is when you can do whatever you want on your paper. And with the help of this beautiful tool that everyone should know how to use, called the pen tool, you could literally do whatever you want. You could do from illustrations, from images, you could do logos from sketch, you could do letters from other letters, you can trace logos, you can sell your tracing skills on Fiverr or something. That's something people are looking for. Trace your logo, and you should never do one logo idea. You should do like multiple, and then when you're done, just try all of them out and then see which one is the best. Once you have picked the best, my other tip is to pick the colors. Now, in your sketch, you shouldn't have added any colors. Sorry if you already did the sketch and you added color. Well, you shouldn't have added any color. If it had fill, then you should have just shaded in a little bit with the pencil. But then when you pick the colors, you need to be really careful on what you're looking for, because this is the part of the tips of the logo process that you actually need to show what the company wants in it. So if they want to pursue confidence and professionalism and creativity, there are different colors for that. So blue represents something. I cannot tell you everything they represent, but blue represents something, yellow represents something, green represents something, red represents something, black represents something. So this is when you have to be really careful on picking the colors and just picking the final things. If you're doing an outline, for example, if you're adding something else to the logo, maybe you did like a hand lettering logo, and you want to add like a circle around it, or you want to add like the day was established, or maybe an icon on the top, whatever. Add those and be really careful with them. Do not get anything from online. Don't trace an icon. If you want an icon, like, you can trace an image instead, because it will be way better, because it will be original from you. But yeah, that's for icons. But yeah, once you have it on your computer, then you have to do several variations on it. Now, trust me, if you're a designer and you're still watching this video, some of this may sound stupid, but I'm making this video for the beginner designers who actually don't know anything yet. This is the whole process, the whole logo design process. So then, you have to do variations from it. So, do you want to do a variation from an app? Is it an app logo? Then make a logo that's huge for advertisement, and then do a logo that when you put it on an app, it actually shows good, because with strokes and stuff like that, it can be really confusing when you put down a logo and it just shows like it's actually a fill when it's actually a stroke. So yeah, that's not something you want. But like, just do like different variations of the logo. Maybe do a different color variation. If you're doing purple and black, then maybe do a black on purple logo, which basically means black background, purple logo. Just try to be your best and try to present a logo that will actually look good. Then at the end, if this is for a client, then you want to present the logo. I usually, when I present logos, it's just a keynote, like a keynote presentation. I would recommend you use Keynote because the animations they're there, their themes that are there are pretty professional, which you can use. You can use Illustrator as well and present it as a PDF. I don't know if there's stuff that are like PDF to PowerPoint or something. But yeah, you should be able to present the logo, which presentation means putting mock-ups on it, maybe add the logo on a mock-up if you're doing it for a supermarket, maybe add it on a supermarket bag, on a supermarket storefront, whatever. Just present it, make sure it's clean, make sure it's professional, because the client will appreciate that. And if it's a personal logo or for your own design studio, you don't really have to present it to anyone. Just make sure it looks good on everything that you're gonna use it for. If you're doing like a huge detailed logo, maybe do another variation from Instagram or Twitter where the profile picture is really small. Or if your logo is kind of like big on the sides, then make another variation that's a little bit smaller on the sides for banners, headers, etc. So this is a step that you need to be taking before you literally do anything. So yeah, pro tip, have a strong presentation, and they're mostly gonna like it if you have a strong presentation. So yeah, guys, that's been all, guys. Okay. Delete that part, Kai. Delete that part. I said guy and it said like. Well, guys, that is all. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if it helped you at all in the design process and in the logo design process, then make sure to drop a like on this video, and I will do more videos like this. So just subscribe to the channel if you're interested in that, and yeah, join my Discord server if you want to network. There's a self-promotion channel, so if you want to self-promote your tweet, then make sure to do that. And there's I believe my PayPal.me link is in the description. So if you want to donate me even $1, it will be okay for me, because I'm actually motivating myself too much right now. So your help will be extremely good. But just chill if you don't have the funds right now, or if you don't have the money to literally waste. The fact that you watch my videos and that you like them or subscribe to the channel, it's enough motivation for me to go. And just relax, make a good logo, and hope you all designers that are watching this make a good logo after watching this video. Without anything else to say, goodbye.